In this lesson, we're going to talk about something called the geometric mean. Okay, so usually when you think about mean, you're thinking of an average, and it's called an arithmetic average. So that's when you're adding numbers together. But a geometric mean is really about multiplication. So here's how we're going to define it. The geometric mean for any two numbers a and b, the geometric mean of a and b is the positive number such that a over x equals b over x. So really what happens here, you end up cross multiplying. So it creates these proportions and you get x squared equals a times b. All right, so you end up taking the square root of both sides and you get x equals the square root of ab. And we're saying it's the positive because it's a measurement. Okay, here's where the geometric mean really comes from. Think about, like, if I had a rectangle that's 2 by 8. Okay, the geometric mean would say I would take 2 times 8 and take the square root of that. Okay, so that would be the square root of 16 or 4. So it's saying I can then create a square that is 4 by 4 and it ends up having the same area as the original. Okay, and there's actually, if you want to do 3 numbers, you would multiply them all together, all 3 numbers together, and do the cube root. 4 numbers would be the 4th root. So when you're doing 2 numbers, you're really talking about area. 3 numbers would be volume. 4 numbers would be the 4th dimension. 5 numbers would be the 5th dimension. And we can talk about that at another time. But that's why the geometric mean is different than the arithmetic mean. So all we're going to do in this lesson is just calculate the geometric mean, and then we're going to look at how it's used in geometry. All right, so find the geometric mean of 12 and 3. All right, so we have 12 over x equals x over 3. Okay, so we're just going to cross multiply them, and we get x squared equals 36. Take the square root of both sides, we get 6. Okay, find the geometric mean of 4 and 8. So we have 4 over x equals, x over 8. Cross multiply, we have x squared equals 32. Take the square root of both sides. We get the square root of 32, which can be simplified, right? I'm running out of room here. So the square root of 32, that's really the square root of 16 times 2. So it's equivalent to 4 radical 2. So for this assignment that you're going to do, I just made a quick matching in Google Slides. So you're just going to drag over the answer. I think there are 8 problems total. It should be very quick.